What's up, guys? This is Sean Childs of ribbit.TV. I'm here with two of the guys of Keep It Cute. How's it going, guys?
It's going great.
It's going awesome, man.
Awesome. If you guys don't mind, if you guys would introduce yourselves and what you guys do in the band.
I'm Ryan. I sing.
I'm Matt, and I play guitar.
Awesome. So you guys are from Texas, right?
Yes.
So is this like your first major venture outside of Texas?
Actually, yeah, it is. We used to do a lot of regional touring, and then we got hit up by our management about going on this first major tour, and we were really stoked about it. And yeah, it was our first time, like, going across the nation. We were actually, through this tour, we're going across the nation like 3 times.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, we started in Texas, went all the way to Florida, went all the way to Washington, California, and then now we're heading to New York. So.
Wow, so I mean that has to be a pretty sick phone call to get, like, hey guys, got this tour coming up, you guys want to get on? Who's playing? We the Kings, Ready, Set, Breathe, Carolina. How did you really feel, and what did you guys do once you guys heard the actual news?
Well, what happened was I was sitting in detention in high school, like, because it was a long story, but I get a text message from our manager saying, call me, and I'm like, I can't, I'm in detention. So he starts calling me. So I just, eventually I get up and I walk out and I call him, and he's like, so, you're going on tour. And I'm like, cool, with who? And he's like, We the Kings, Ready, Set, Breathe, Carolina, T-Mills. And I'm like, oh. And then I hung up the phone, I called everybody, I called all my family, called my parents, and they're all stoked about it.
That's awesome, that's really cool.
I dropped out of college, so that was it was hard, but it's just like school's always gonna be there, and I kind of feel like I should definitely take this opportunity, and so we did it. It's awesome. We're having a blast.
Yeah, like I originally, because like we got that call like the week before I just graduated high school, like the week before high school ended, and basically what I did, I had all my college plans out, and I just sat down with my parents and I was like, I'm not going to college. And they were like, you know what, just go ahead and do it, we'll support you the full way, we don't want you to look back on your life and be like, that could have happened.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right. Well, I mean, you guys are doing really good. I mean, you guys have this tour. You guys were also on AP's 100 Bands You Need to Know. So how awesome was that to be in such a national press print of being 100 bands that you need to know this year?
It was great. Like, I remember just getting like the April issue, and I was just like flipping through the pages, and I'm just like, there's my face and my car, and I'm like, that's awesome. It was great. We got a lot of exposure from it too. It was awesome.
Oh, dude, I bet, man. I mean, AP everyone loves, right? So you guys released the EP last year, and it's called New Beginnings, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So how did you guys kind of make that EP, and how did you know what tracks to put on that EP and what tracks not to?
Well, it started out just like, me in my room with my acoustic guitar, and I would just be writing, and some songs would be bad, some songs would be good, some I would combine to make good, and it came out to those 5 songs, and I was 15 years old at the time, so I wrote those songs
before my time.
Yeah, I wrote those songs, and then we decided to travel to Missouri in Springfield to record with producer Kevin Gates.
I love Kevin Gates.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
He's an awesome dude.
Yeah, and we recorded that, and we were under a different name back then. He was like, you guys have the look, you guys have the image, the music, you guys just need a different name that, little fangirls can go crazy over. So we came up with Keep It Cute, and we released the EP. It did really well. Like, we got a lot of feedback from it, and now on this tour, we're actually selling a new EP called the Summer Love EP, cool. And that's not digitally released yet. Right. And that should be coming out within the next week and a half on iTunes and Spotify and all the online places.
Cool. So how many tracks is on the EP?
The new one, it's going to be 4 originals and 1 cover. We did a cover of Just Give Me a Reason by Pink.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
It's pretty awesome.
That's such an awesome song. Pink is such an awesome artist, so.
She's my favorite female artist.
We shot a music video for it too. It's on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, for the cover version, it came out sweet. It's awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
That's awesome. So, you guys have this tour you guys are on. You guys are going to be releasing a digital copy of your EP here next week, you said?
Yeah.
So any big things coming after this tour? I mean, this is a pretty big thing, so anything bigger coming up? Or?
Yeah, well, we can't really release any names right now, but we do have a big fall tour coming up as soon as we get off this one. Like, we get off, our last date on this tour is the 17th at the Best Buy Theater in New York, and we're going to be there for a few days, talking to industry people and doing showcases. And then we have a fall tour coming up, and then in January we're going on tour with a band called Hollywood Ending.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've heard of them.
Yeah, I have.
And that should be awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. So, you guys are on this tour. You guys are quite deep within this tour. I think you guys are halfway there, I think, or like almost done.
Yeah, we're like a month and a half in.
Okay. Do you guys miss your family, your friends? I mean, it's your first time away,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, no, I really, really miss my family and my friends. And like I try to call them as much as possible, but with that comes, living this dream. Mm-hmm. So I guess it kind of just like evens out. Like I want to go home, but I also don't want to go home at all. So yeah.
There's like a really big like give and take going on tour. This one wasn't that bad though because we actually went through Texas and we played like our hometown. So
awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like seeing all of our friends, all of our family, and like people from bands and from the scene, and it was awesome. Yeah, all of them just came out to support us, and it was awesome. It was sweet. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was nice because like we actually spent like 4 days in Texas. We played Dallas, Austin, San Antonio.
Oh wow.
Houston.
That's
yeah.
driving between all them too.
Yeah, it was awesome because like we had a lot of friends and family from like all around the state and fans come out. It was really cool like to see people that would go see us at local bars back a few years ago to see us playing in front of 1,000 kids.
Clubs, right?
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's awesome. So you guys are doing all this stuff, and you guys obviously have a following now on Facebook and Twitter and all this stuff. How has it been to meet people that Twitter you or Facebook you? Tweet you and Facebook you to now like seeing them in the crowd or?
It's awesome because like we have a lot of fans like that tweet us every day and like they're like, oh my god, I can't wait to see you, and then like they would always be like, come here, come there. We're finally coming to those places, and when you see them in the crowd, you're like, I know you. And then a lot of times they've been giving us presents and stuff like beanies and cake and
I love
brownies. We actually have some brownies from fans right there. Today, actually, I sent a tweet out because I was just introduced to Chipotle like recently.
Dude,
I don't know how it's like so popular. It's so good.
Yeah. I was just introduced to Chipotle, and I saw one and I was like, God, I could go for some Chipotle. So I sarcastically tweeted like, just got to the Pageant, St. Louis, and would anybody want to bring me Chipotle? Like just with a winky face, like, kind of sarcastic. And then someone tweeted me, was like, what do you want? And I'm like,
I'm right now.
I'm right there. And I'm like, surprise me? Because I didn't think they were actually going to do it. We walk outside the venue and they hand me a bag of Chipotle and I'm like, yes! It was great.
I would love it if someone could bring me like Chipotle whenever I asked for it or tweet it.
It was so awesome. It was like the best feeling ever.
So I know this is a tough question because you guys are playing with such awesome bands. Like, is there a particular band that you feel like has the best set on this tour where you have to watch them every night?
I think all the bands are just as good. Like they all have their different qualities. Like We the Kings puts on a great show, and then Breathe Carolina puts on a crazy show. Like the Ready Set, we're actually really good friends with the Ready Set. He puts on an amazing show too. And T-Mills, God, he kills it every night. Like I don't even think I can answer that question because everyone is so good.
Right.
Yeah. I kind of feel like the Ready Set just have a really, really solid, just very energetic and really entertaining set. T-Mills just like destroys, just kills. Like he has so much energy and just so much presence. It's awesome. And Breathe Carolina just like, oh man, it's just they really up everything. Like their like sound and just their overall presence between David and Kyle is like crazy. And like we love watching them. Like every night something new, just because like they're just going so nuts. Kyle jumps into the crowd and he sings from like the soundboard or from front of house.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and it's just like, and then he crowd surfs back. Yeah, and it's just like crazy. And then We the King set, it's so solid. It's so good, and like it's so fluid. I think they play for like 90 minutes this tour too. So, but it's all really like awesome and entertaining. This whole tour is like. It's like a big dream come true. It's like all bands we've loved like ever since we were kids. Like
every single band on this tour, I listened to like through middle school and high school, and I was like, we got the call, and I was like, yes, it's the best tour.
Awesome. So since you guys have this opportunity to play with all these bigger bands, are you guys, hanging out with the bands? Or,
oh yeah.
Or is everybody? Okay.
Yeah, we like this. We've been hanging out with like all the bands a lot, like on their bus. Like we go to dinner and stuff. Like we hang out with we hang out with the Ready Set a lot, and actually tonight Coley from We the Kings is actually going to be performing with us. He's going to sing. We're doing a cover of Wanted by Hunter Hayes, and he's going to be helping us out with that, so it's going to sound awesome.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. It's going to be sweet.
Dude, Hunter Hayes is awesome.
I love that dude.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
He's just an awesome, talented dude. So you guys are basically, you guys went from playing small venues, clubs, to where you guys are at now. You guys are not signed. You guys are kind of doing this on your own. So there's a lot of bands that would love to be in your shoes right now. So is there any tips? Is there any suggestions of any bands that basically want to get to where you guys are at right now?
Basically, if you want to do something, just go out and do it, and don't ever let anybody tell you can't do something. Because that's, if you never want to believe that you can't do something, because then you can't. If you push through that, you can do anything you set down.
Yeah, me and him, and then some of the other members from our band too. We've been in different bands, back in San Antonio, and we've been through the whole roundabout, trying to tour and trying to do things. But I think the reason why this band works is because we're all stuck on the same goal of just doing what we love, and playing in front of people every day, and writing good music and playing music, everything that we love to do, and doing anything that we have to do to make to do it, to make it possible for us to play on this stage. We just want to work hard, and just make it happen for us, and I kind of feel like we are right now.
That's for sure. So there's one question everyone wants to know. I was watching a music video, you guys. I forgot which one, but there's an end where supposedly you get hit by a car. No one knows.
Oh.
It just cuts off. This girl walks out. Did you get hit by that car? Not in real life, but in the video.
Yes, I did.
There we got it, fans. You get hit by the actual car.
I did.
Cool, awesome. Well, it's been awesome. I'm Sean with ribbit.TV, hanging out with two guys from Keep It Cute. Check these guys out on some more tours. These guys have a tour coming up this fall. These guys are wrapping up the Summerfest tour. They got some more music coming out next week, so these guys are definitely doing work. So cool. www.ribbit.tv. Peace.
Thank you.
Thanks.